Yes, guys, welcome back to another reaction, and this is a reaction to 13 minutes of unbelievable moments. This sounds like my wet dream. But no, seriously, I do obviously do a lot of reactions to this channel, and these kind of 10 minutes of this happening or 5 minutes of that happening are always quite interesting. So I'm going to check it out. Before we do, I've posted this in my community feed, and I'm posting it in my description and in my comment section. I posted a gaming video. I spent a good 4 or 5 days editing it. I'm slowly getting better with editing. I also use my new camera. I can show you here actually, if you care. Here. Oh, not there. Here. Probably not the most the best picture of me possible, but yeah, I've got a new camera that I'm going to start using for these reactions as well soon. But if you could go give it a like, go give it a comment, just watch it through. Even if you're not watching it, I'd really appreciate that. If not, all is good. It's just, yeah, I'm just saying if you could do it, it'll be cool. But if not, get into this reaction now. Links are in the description to my Instagram, my Twitter, same for my Patreon. Should be a Patreon reaction coming today, so if you want more of my reactions, that's where you can find some more, plus many others from the last year, because it's now been up for like a year. So a year load of reactions. Yeah, you have a lot of videos to see if you're ever bored, but yeah, links are there. But let's jump into this right now.
From a monster wave destroying an oil tanker in the middle of the Baltic Sea, to a military aircraft flying dangerously low between skies.
That was the thumbnail, and I was like, what is going on here? What
to
the
a military aircraft flying dangerously low between skyscrapers in a crowded city. Here are
That's
13
wild.
minutes of unbelievable moments caught on camera.
Be a good one, man.
Back on January 29th, 2021, a Russian
So
oil
recently.
tanker traversing the Baltic Sea found itself in the middle of a powerful storm. The video begins with wave after wave pounding the ship, sending water splashing onto the deck. As the captain tries to navigate through the storm to calmer seas, a wave much larger than the rest can be seen forming off in the distance. A few moments later, it smashes into the ship, destroying the bridge and sending crew members into a panic.
Imagine how scared you would be. Oh my days, you're in the ocean, you'll be screwed. Wait, it's fucking quiet. Holy shit, man.
Immediately after this incident, the captain headed to the nearest port and was luckily able to do so without any further incident or injuries. Modern ships of this size are built to withstand such waves, making this disaster all the more terrifying.
Fucking hell, man.
The city of Brisbane, Australia, is home to many great attractions and festivals each and every year. Back on September 22nd, 2021, locals captured an incredible moment while a C-17 Globemaster was rehearsing for the River Fire Spectacular, the grand climax to the Brisbane Festival. Watch as locals capture the moment this military transport aircraft flies dangerously low through the crowded city before disappearing off in the distance.
That is mental, man. Oh my days, bro. Look how chunky the plane is as well. Look at its turning circle. It's like it's a turning circle too. Like it shows how big the plane is. It can barely turn. Jesus, flying directly to the camera. Literally directly to them. Oh my days. It's crazy, man. That is crazy. How close to the skyscrapers it is too. Oh, mate. Madness.
To those unfamiliar with what's going on, it must have been quite a frightening experience, especially considering the aircraft was seemingly flying right between skyscrapers. Upon release, the video quickly went viral, with unnamed members of the US Air Force commenting on how dangerous the stunt was. Thankfully, it went off without a hitch, and was a moment that I'm sure those watching will never forget.
That was cool though.
Flying during a storm is never a fun experience. The passengers on board this British Airways flight learned that the hard way back in 2020, when an attempted landing had to be aborted at the last second. The date was August 28th, 2020.
So it's August.
During this time, the powerful storm named Eric was in full swing, and it brought with it extreme winds and lots of rain. While attempting to land, this Boeing 787 Dreamliner struggled to compete with the powerful gusts of wind which rocked the aircraft from side to side. Once its wheels touched down, the pilot knew he would not be able to land and quickly pulled up, making it seem as though the aircraft bounced off the runway.
Completely wrong, and if I am, then Frankie, you got it.
If this is my first time on a plane, I would actually shit myself. Imagine how nervous the pilot would be to go for the second time round as well, knowing how hard it is after trying for the first time.
Thanks to the quick action by the pilot, nobody on board was injured, albeit many were likely a bit frightened. Following this dangerous touch and go, the pilot performed a go-around maneuver and was able to land safely. After seeing this footage, I think I'll try to avoid flying during a storm from now on.
Can you fly? I don't think you get
On
to
May
pick and choose,
17th, 2020, a man in Finland was filming when he captured an incredible and rare moment on film. During a day filled with stormy weather, the man noticed a large Airbus A350 flying overhead and started recording. As the plane flew past on its approach to the airport, a powerful bolt of lightning can be seen shooting out of the sky, striking the plane.
Oh my days!
Thankfully, modern aircraft are built to withstand such events, so nobody on board was injured.
Well, imagine how loud that would be on the plane. You must have thought you've been hit by flipping, like, I mean, probably by you've been hit by lightning, but I can't imagine the sound in the plane. Must be so, like, scary to hear something like that when you're flying. Watching it's cool from this angle though. Jeez.
Now, while this might seem like a rare occurrence, the truth is, it happens more than you might imagine. As mentioned, modern aircrafts are built to be able to withstand such strikes. But this wasn't always the case. Back in 1963, a commercial flight crashed after being struck by lightning, when the lightning ignited fuel vapors, causing an explosion which destroyed one of the wings.
Holy shit.
To date, no such accidents have occurred.
Let's hope that stays that way, because fuck that.
The Netherlands is a country whose naval origins date back centuries. Some of the world's finest ships are built here, and the tradition of launching them is one of great importance. However, like anything in life, things are bound to go wrong from time to time. On September 16th, 2019, during the launch of the incredible 90-meter-long ship known as Tasman, an employee of the shipyard was nearly crushed when the ship began to slide off of its supports and into the water.
Oh my days. But what is he doing there? Fucking hell. Bruh.
The employee was trying to remove a rope when the launch commenced, and he soon found himself standing right in its path. Those watching began to yell in panic as the ship began to slide in his direction. With only seconds to spare, he dove to the side and out of harm's way. It was an extremely close encounter, and one that he was lucky to walk away from.
Flipping hell, man. That makes me cringe seeing that.
Along the coast of India lies the town of Along. The town is rather small, with a total population of less than 20,000 people, and is known by many for one thing: its ship-breaking yard. Since its establishment in 1983, this beach has grown to be the largest ship-breaking site in the world. And it's here where many of the world's old and decaying ships come to die. Video filmed in May of 2009 shows exactly how these ships arrived at this beach. Except this one was a bit more violent than usual.
There's not very much space there. It doesn't look like it's going to end well. Doesn't show like it's gonna stop. Get out, man. Fucking hell, look at the size of that. How the fuck does that happen?
While this crash may seem like an accident, the truth is that this was actually intended, so it technically went off without a hitch.
Oh, well, there we go
The
then.
ship in this video weighs in at over 19,000 tons and can be seen barreling towards shore at a speed of over 20 nautical miles per hour. Just before it reaches land, it crashes into two other ships already beached, before coming to a sudden halt in its final resting place. Freak accidents during construction work can be some of the most dangerous and most costly, and, as you are about to see, usually happen with little warning. On July 21st, 2012, a truck arrived at a construction site in Venezuela carrying a 400-ton piece of...
I'm just looking at him here. He tripped over his own feet.
2012, a truck arrived at a construction site in Venezuela carrying a 400-ton piece of heavy machinery. As it began to go down a hill, the vehicle started to lose traction and slide, the first sign that something bad was about to happen. The driver attempted to regain control, but as you can see, the truck was no match for the weight of the machinery.
God damn. Imagine how much money that's just wasted as well. I can't imagine how much that would cost. And having to get it back on the container or what? God, they must be so done, man. I'd be finished, bro. Like, if that
As
happened
the
to me at
truck
work.
jackknifed, the trailer was left at a precarious angle, and the machinery soon went tumbling down the nearby hill. This
Oh, wow.
wound up being a costly accident, but one that thankfully did not lead to any injuries.
Yeah,
If you
but-
enjoyed this video,
Wow, I do enjoy these videos. I mean, some of these weren't necessarily that unbelievable, but it's still interesting to see. Let's take a moment to appreciate how much effort he puts into his content for us. Most credit will go to the pilot, touchdown and go. Very skillful and of his quick thinking to save a lot of them lives. Yeah. Being a pilot must be a crazy job, man. Like, everyone's relying on you. The pressure you must feel must be insane. But at the same time, maybe they're so used to it. It's just like, it's just normality for them. So I mean, maybe not. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. More of these compilations or compilation reactions from this channel or other channels similar. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, until next time, like, subscribe.